You were not really allowed to have a childhood. You're taking care of your younger brothers and your grandmother. And this is pre-war, right? So how old were you like when the war broke out?
I was married young age and then have a child. And then the war broke up when I was 21.
Okay.
Slash maybe 22, 21, 22. And like I say, we was living in the town. So I was country girl. My ex-husband was city, close to the city. So when I married to him, we was there, moved to that part. Okay. I lived with him and his family. And when the war broke, my mother was, and my family was not touched. But up on the side of the road, which Kozarets goes, the freeway, the divide the Kozarets, and down the below freeway, it was untouched because on the top on the freeway, they started burning the houses and they start killing the people and the army moving in, and we have to escape up on the mountains, which is calling Kozara. Okay. It's Kozara. Mm-hmm. And we was in the mountains when we was reaching, walking, running, whatever, turn around, the whole part of the town was in the flame. Wow. They already burned. Whoever's in the house was burned. Whoever was escaped, they was escaped. Whoever was there on the road, it got killed.
So it just happened that fast?
That fast.
Wow. So you were fleeing to the mountains and you could see the city on fire.
Yeah, pretty much. We, like I said, when you run, watch, you just turn around and everything flame after flame after flame. When we was up on the mountains, all top on the high, the whole thing was burned, and women, everybody, the whole town escaped. Okay. Up on the mountains. Like animals run, not get burned. Uh-huh. So we went up there, the animals follow us in the mountains. We was there for a couple of nights, and the army, one ethnic cleanser, wanted us to be guilty and came down to the town to say they will not do anything to us. And but we was not sure what that mean. So after we get hungry, exhausting, sleeping under the sky on the empty field or something, we was just like, let's go, either kill us or let us live, whatever. I don't know what we're guilty for. Yeah. So we start going down from the mountains, and because they say they will throw the bombs in the mountains if we not play guilty and come down. Right. So we don't have a choice, and we will start rolling little bit by little. And we was rolling in the group because we just like trying to give support mentally, emotionally to each other. And they saw us that we coming down, and they start throwing the bombs on us and start killing people in the groups because you don't know, you can hear it. And I was hearing the bomb that was coming. You can hear it like that sound. And I threw my 4-year-old son down in the like big hole and between the little hill, and I jump on him to cover him because I know if bombs explode, they will hurt us or kill us or whatever. So when I stood up, my son was 4 years old. He, give a sign to breathing. Wow. So it's emotional.
Yeah, I know it's tough. It's tough. Yeah. So you could literally hear the bomb hissing down, and you threw your son into the hole to protect him, and you covered him with your own body.
Right.
Wow.
So when I stood up, in the moment, I realized there was the trees was cut. Wow. And the bomb was explode. The top of the bomb was next to my head. And I get up, and behind me, it was a lot of people who was already hurt or dead or have a hands or no have a legs. I cannot even capture that seeds because I know I have a very little seconds to go back to the hill. There's the house and to get the water to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So when I was running, I left the group. The sniper was on the top, on the high on the building in the city, and I think the capture movement. So they start shooting the bullets, and
They were shooting at you.
I think so because every time I move, the bullet hit the rock, or you can hear the noise. So I made it to the house and popped the water from the well, and start splashing my son, and he got the air.
Wow. So you basically you saved his life, but he wasn't breathing. So you grabbed him and you started running back to the home because you didn't know what was going on, and you could hear bullets hitting the rocks next to you.
Yeah.
And then you, by some miracle, you made it to there and you revived your son.
Right.
Wow. So that's a powerful story. So, and this is real life, people. Like, I mean, she's not making this up. This is what she lived through. So now you and your son are in the home. What happened next?
So the whole group left. There's some people that left there, and I stay. I found some of my relatives there, so related to my ex, and so I stay there with them. And for next night, because you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
So I just hide it and see what's going on. So I was not able to go forward because the group that I was following, it's already gone.
So they were blown up.
So we are split up. So
Okay.
one group left on the down and say we are guilty, but the one group we stay and we just like don't know what to do. So the next morning, this again play us to calm down, and we don't have a choice. We say, let's go. Where's the other people? Let's go to see what they want. So we came to the town. The whole town was destroyed. As a group came to the town, they take the men on the side and behind the building, and they shoot them.
You just shot them cold blooded.
And they called them by the name.
Wow. What by their names?
By the names. They have a little list of
all the men's names.
Yeah.
How many people in your group? Do you remember?
Maybe on the first group it was maybe 500, 600 people.
Wow.
There was a lot of people.
Mm.
And the second group maybe 150, 100 people. It's hard to tell because when you start going down to that path, people start bringing from the mountains and coming out because they try to collect in the group.
They feel safer.
Yeah, they feel safer if it's like,
Bigger
20,
group.
30, 50 people or 100.
Right.
But if it's like 10 people there, feels, like not safe.
Mm-hmm.
You just feel safe in the group.